Hey everybody, you're watching a physio named Jonah. That's this guy, here to share with you that I am this guy who loves golf. I've been golfing since I was a kid, played a fair bit as a teenager, and now have found my way back to more consistency in playing as an adult. I've really gained a new appreciation for the sport though, after my role of getting to work with patients who are golfers as a physiotherapist. That enjoyment and appreciation of the sport is what led to me recently completing continuing education from the Titleist Performance Institute on how to look at golfers and how they move. This can affect the way that they have pain, the way they perform, as well as just their overall enjoyment of the sport. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a swing fault that could be the cause of why you have low back pain while you golf, show you what it looks like, and why this may be a problem for you. If you are new around here and enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell so you're notified when I release new videos just like this one. I am a Canadian physiotherapist who makes videos on physio topics, and I'm going to be making more about golfing in the upcoming months, so if that kind of thing interests you, stick around, we'll have some fun together. The problem that we're going to be looking at today involves too much arching of the lower back during the backswing portion of the golf swing. This increased arching can cause irritation of the muscles and the joints in the lower back. Golf is a sport that involves fast, repetitive motions. If we do something fast and repetitive that our lower back doesn't like, it's probably going to let us know about it, and this can result in lower back pain. Let's take a look at that arching now as I try to demonstrate what this looks like in a golf swing. Here's the swing at normal speed. What we're going to be watching here is my lower back and the angle that my arms take. Okay, now let's watch it again in slow motion to get a better look at what's actually going on. Perfect, and now let's pause it at the top of my backswing. This is what we're looking at. The position of my arms and torso also tells us a fair bit about what my lower back is doing. Notice how my back is forming an arch. It almost looks like I'm leaning backwards and away from the ball. Because of this, my shoulders are more flat to the horizon, and it almost looks like I'm standing straight up at the top of my backswing. This arch backwards is going to ask a lot of the muscles in my lower back, and put more pressure onto the joints of my lower back than we actually need to. As a one-off, is this swing going to cause pain? Unlikely. Our bodies are very resilient and built to move, so if we do this one time, it's not really an issue. But let's think about what's actually happening when we golf. We're doing the same swing hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of times during our career. If every time we go to swing a golf club we end up overarching through the lower back in this way, then it's likely that eventually those structures that have to do more in that way are going to get pretty annoyed with us. So what do we do about this? Well, hopefully just make technique corrections to your golf swing. It's very possible that working with a golf pro who can look at you, give you some lessons in terms of how you swing, may be enough to change that technique. Or even just watching this video and then looking at how you swing on video might be enough to say, oh, maybe I should stop doing that. And that technique correction could be all you need. It's also very likely that this may take more than a technique correction though, because there is a reason that your body is choosing to swing a golf club in this way. To give an example that could be relatable for a lot of golfers out there, it's very possible that the reason we're overarching through our lower back is because we don't have a lot of motion through our hip joints or through our upper back. If our hips and upper back aren't allowing our body to twist and get the club upwards when we swing, then the body may be using the lower back arch to compensate for those restrictions. This is where someone like me comes in, looking at how individuals move and breaking down what areas might be moving better than others is exactly what I do every day as a physiotherapist. Examining how those things impact a golf swing could be the missing link that we're trying to figure out in terms of how to optimize our golf performance and golf with less pain. In that situation, let's say we have hips and an upper back that aren't moving as much as we'd like to. Well, if we can just do some techniques to get those areas moving a little bit more, do some exercises and warm-ups to keep those areas moving, and learn how to use that movement in a golf swing, then boom, our low back doesn't have to compensate in the same way it was before, because we have other parts of the body that are moving to allow the low back to not overcompensate. It may just take some practice, guidance, and a focus on the things that our body isn't maybe doing so well right now to get it where we want it to be. With that in mind, I hope you enjoyed today's video and it was helpful for you as you continue the journey that is trying to perfect the golf game and the golf swing. If you have any questions for me, please drop them in the comments section below. I look forward to chatting with you there. But most importantly though, guys, as always, move your body, have a laugh today, and I will see you at the next video.